Hello everyone and welcome back to Roll. I've just done a run where I tried to take as many multipliers as I could and as many rerolls as I could, and it did not go great. So let's take a +5 to get things going early, and then I'm just going to try and take as much stuff as I can related to lotteries and luck and all of that weird stuff. So let's go that to 10. And the other thing I'm going to do as we go is try and get a good foundation for them playing that lottery stuff. There's no point in having all the lottery stuff in the world and not having a good number of die to like score off of with that lottery stuff. So that is one upgrade. Any lottery stuff here? I don't think so. We can add rerolls. We can add a 12. We can add a single face multiplier. I think I'm just going to go straight for the shops. Straight for the upgrades. It's going to be a while to get there at this low income rate, but it wasn't too bad. Gives us our third die. And then we reroll once again. Still no lottery stuff. Multiple dice, add a dice. Die-faced numbers. Let's take a 33. That's going to speed up our gains quite considerably at this point. Give me the 33, and we will put it right there. And then another shop upgrade, please, sir. Then once we get those high upgrades, we'll be able to get like 4-leaf clovers and lucky dice and all that stuff, hopefully. There's dice number 4. A reroll. There we go, lottery. 5% chance to have 2,500. Let's take that, because that's what we're doing today. All of the lottery stuff. No idea how expensive that is or how long it will take us to get there, but we're just going to keep rolling till we find out. And where are we going to put it? Here, I guess. So I guess we want to weight that down if possible. Numbers with less than 13 will be increased by 500%. But it's not a lottery. Let's get our final shop upgrade. And there is our 5th die. So, any lottery stuff. Modified dice. Big die, die quantity, single face multipliers. No lottery stuff there, reroll. Ooh, 1% for 77,777. Let's do it. But do we want the weight on the other guy first? Or... This is 1% for 77,000. Or we have 5% for 2,500. So 1% of this is 500, whereas 1% of this is 777. So I think the weight's better off going on this. So let's crank our way up to 70,000. That's going to take too many rerolls, right? This has gone terribly. We're never going to buy that. Alright, well this is a failed experiment. I guess we need to get some big money making first before we do that. Alright, again. So we'll go for something similar, but try and get some more early growth as well. 150 is cheaper than 158. Yeah, I think focusing too much on one archetype is going to result in not making enough money to support that single type. So let us try and not only build funds for stuff, but also then get into the lottery stuff and do them side by side rather than all in on one. The reroll. Die adders, a 7, another die adder. These are just faces that I'm not that interested in. So let's get another shop upgrade. Dice number 3. Reroll for free. There's a first lottery one. And it's a pretty high lottery one. So basically every time we roll this, we roll for 50. Which is not bad, but if we can increase the frequency in which our luck increases, then we'll get that to return more frequently. So let's put that here. And then, is there anything else we want from this? We probably want to get a big die like that. Although, we could try and just get stuff on the 5 die bonus as well from our shop upgrades. That is another option. So many strategies, many of which I have no real understanding of, which is the really interesting part. Die number 4, our shop unlocks passives. So numbers with less than 13 will reroll. Let's... Do you want to put the weight on... Oh, add a lotto die. Let's do that. Simple. Give me the lotto die. Probably going to spend all of our dice rolls to get there, right? Because we haven't got a money-making endeavour yet. Yes, too little, too late. Now we need 4-leaf clovers and such. Which none of this is. Whilst you have less than 6 die, that's the 5 die bonus, because it doesn't count for actually having 6. So let's go for the shop upgrade. This will give us our last free dice. I say free, included in the cost of the shop upgrade. And reroll. Right, we've got 10% chance for 1,000. That is a lottery. That's a modified dice. That's a modified dice. Right, so let's get 10% chance at 1,000 going. And I will put that next to the clovers. Not on the same dice as the clovers, as far as I understand it. More lotteries. Lottery bonus. The value of all lottery bonuses will increase by 800%. That's what we want. We've got 845 rolls to get there, but that's the kind of thing that we want. But again, we're probably accruing funds too little, too late for this kind of thing. None of this is lottery. Non-standard, die, rerolls. None of this is lottery. Lottery failure reroll. Whenever a lottery face does not succeed, it will be rerolled 2 additional times. Yes, I will take that in my lottery synergy. Who knows, maybe this could work out. So that's a passive. This is locks we don't care about. More lottery stuff, please. Triples reroll, add die faces, add rerolls, wilds, weights. That's a lottery, although 111,000 is very expensive. Reroll a die, die breeder. Alright, let's see if we can get to 111,000 remotely quickly at all. I guess it's going to depend if any of our current lotteries pay out. What is it, 111,000? We can get there just about. We're not going to have a lot of value left. Or a lot of rolls left to get value out of those, but sure. Value of rerolled dice are increased by 50%. There's another one of these. Adjacency multiplier, add copy, add rerollers, perfect squares. We need more lottery stuff. Single set of a kind. Whenever you roll a single Yahtzee, gain the bonus percentage you may roll. Dice with tens, big dice, die adder, die quantity. Come on, I need 4-leaf clovers and stuff. The value of rerolled dice are increased by 100%. Well, we are currently re-rolling all of our lotteries that don't work. So maybe that will pay out largely. $309 rolls left is not lots. Primes, weight bonuses. We don't have any weights going on. There's another lottery. Reroll a die, modified die, double face multiplier. Give me the lottery faces. I thought it was going to be 77,000 then. Where do we want this? I guess here, because we want it to be close to the clovers. I think that's what the clovers do. If I'm wrong, then I'm just getting that very wrong. Wild cards, modify dice, copies. Value of numerical faces divisible by 5 will double. How much of that do we have? Not lots, I'm sure. I mean, these are technically divisible by 5 if they proc, which seems unlikely. But they would be worth double when they do. And that includes the ones that are 100 that are going to roll 50% of the time. Holy cow. I don't know what happened, but we hit 1.4 million. Can I retroactively turn on analytic mode to see what happened that turn? Or does it have to be on for the turn? I guess it had to be on. Okay, well, we'll take this. We only have a few free rerolls left, unfortunately. The value of all numeric faces will be multiplied. All non-numeric faces will have no effect. Rerolls, adjacency, die quantities. These aren't the things we need. It's a lottery face. I'll take it. Don't know where I'm going to put it. Let's put a weight on something. Should we put it on the clover? Can't remember what a clover actually does. Right. Restock. Top 3. Your 3 highest scoring die faces will have their result multiplied by 10. All other dice will have their result cut in half. That seems really good when you're doing lotteries. Because, like, 77,000 times 10 to have the rest cut in half. It's fine by me. Increment a die, modify a die, another weight. Let's put that on the 1%. Why not? If we can get that to go by 10 times, who knows what could happen. 10% for 1,000. Let's put that here. This is perfect squares. This is a dice with 77s. I'm going to buy that just because 77 counts as a lucky number in some weird circumstances. I don't know if there's like some passive you need for that or something. Don't want that. Don't need any of this. I guess we could put a wild card on like the dice that aren't doing very much. But I'm going to reroll for 27,000. Modified die, add a copy. The numeric values of all faces divisible by 2 will be increased by 100%. Well, all of our multipliers, apart from the 7s, are even, which means they multiply by 2. So we should do that. We put a weight on something. Let's put it on this. Right, let's reroll again. There's another 1% lottery. Let's see if we can afford it very quickly, depending on how these dice rolls go. I'm going to go with spacebar rather than the frantic mouse rolling to see if we get any really big stuff. Yeah, we just hit the 1% on 77,000 for a million because we times it by 10. That just happened. So I'll spend one of those millions on another 1%er, and let's put it... I don't know if these work on proximity or not, because if they do, I want it to be closer to those. If they don't, I want to put it up here. Let's put it here. We might be able to buy another clover later. Alright, we'll re-roll. Now the rerolls got expensive. Alright. Double the highest dice. Effect does not apply to wilds or dice which multiply the entire roll. Add single face multiplier. Add a void. Numeric face. Die adder. Glue. Alright, let's just roll for a while. I don't want to spend 10% of my worth on rerolls right now. Let's see if anything really wild happens. Yeah, lots of really tiny rolls when things don't work out. Like the 10% chance to have 1,000, even when we score 1,000, it's not a lot of value, is it? We really need the 777,000 to proc. Like that. I'm not sure what just happened, but I'm sure there was a reroll in there somewhere. Oh, we have to scroll over each individual one to see what happened. So 77 was top 3 dice, multiply result 770. This was 2, this was 1, this was 80, this was 400. Improved lottery odds, result 0. But 1.5% lottery failed, plus 800% lottery bonus, divided by 2, not in the top 3, result 0. Reroll failed, lottery faces to reroll twice. 1% lottery success, plus 100% reroll bonus, plus 800% lottery bonus, times 10. Roll result. That is 13 million. Numeric 3 plus 100% times multiplier, result 60. So we got 13 million for that roll. So we just kind of have to wait for those to proc. And when they do, it's massive. Well, there's nothing I think I want to roll. Sorry, nothing I think I want to purchase right now. the reroll isn't that expensive anymore, comparatively. But none of this is stuff we want, and now 4 million is really expensive comparatively. So let's just roll down to 200. And we've just gone up to 21 million, so nothing drastic happened there. Reroll for free. Reroll bonus, the value of rerolled dice that are increased by 50%. That's good because our failed lotteries reroll. Modified dice, booster, voids, single face. Let's take the boost. We could put a void on the die face that has the 777,000. Because then when that's not rolled, this, whatever this value is, doubles. Which is kind of huge. And we don't mind when we do roll the void because we lose our top 3 dice results proc and the rest are halved, so we don't care about half of nothing. So now let's go down to 100. So we might have gotten something big in that stretch. Any lottery stuff? I don't see any. I don't want to reroll for 14 million. So let's see if we can get any lucky procs in our last 100 rolls. Or if we're just going to... Oh, there was one. Went from 33 million to 53 million and up to 88 million right at the end. So, by no means my best score, but a fun one. Nice to see when the really big numbers do pay out. And I think it makes me more inclined to try and make that work in other runs where normally you might just kind of ignore all the lottery stuff. But if you're well funded through other means, buying lottery stuff might not be such a bad idea. Alright, thank you ever so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.